This is my 2006 Porsche Cayman S, and I'm going to be modifying it using a handful of Pokémon cards. And I think this is going to take a little bit more explaining. And here it is, my full collection of Pokémon cards that I've had since around 1999. These things have been sat in this file for over 20 years. And when sorting out the house the other day, I saw them and thought maybe I should let go of them. But it was once my hobby. It was my most important thing in the world to me, was my Pokémon cards. It's what I was interested in. I lived and breathed it when I was a child. So I thought I would turn this hobby into this hobby and use the money from this to pay for modifications for this car. But we're going to let the value of the Pokémon cards determine what that is. And that's where it gets really interesting. Because modifying a Porsche is very expensive. These Pokémon cards could be worth thousands of pounds according to eBay. So what does this mean? This means I can either upgrade the full suspension on this car, get a titanium exhaust, or potentially just buy a few dust caps, and everything in between. It's going to be really interesting to see how much I get for these cards, and indeed what parts I can buy for this car. There's a few things I have in mind that I want to do to the car. It'd be nice if that hobby paid for it. Right, let's see what we've actually got in the album. I've been having a flick through, and it's bringing back some memories looking through these. I've got a huge collection, not as big as some people's, but I was obsessed with this as a child. Looking through just brings back so many memories of playing with these in the school, trading them with my friends and protecting the really expensive ones. And talking of expensive ones, on the first page you'll see I don't have one Charizard, but I have two. A base set 2 and a standard Charizard. The standard one is actually German, which apparently is even rarer. So it'll be interesting to see what I get on eBay for that one. Flicking through, there's just countless cards. If I'm being honest, I don't know whether they're rare or not. A lot of you will be looking at these thinking, oh my God, as if he's got 3 of those or something. Like, I don't know. But if every single one of them was worth a couple of pound, could genuinely be worth decent money. The best thing is, I've kept them all in the file. I was very careful with them. They were a lot of money for me when I bought these, £2.50 a pack. And when you're 9 or 10, it's a lot of money. So I was very careful. There's only a few that I would say are not actually going to be able to sell because they're kind of a bit chewed up. But yeah, most of them are really good. And it's just really nice to flick through it and see it. Yeah, I could keep hold of them for another 10, 15, 20 years. They could be worth thousands. But I think now is the time. I feel the time to let go and raise some money for that Porsche. So first things first, we're going to get listing them on eBay. Someone who I know was very kind in bringing me loads of top loaders. This is something I've learned from playing with these cards now, is that they sit in sleeves like this. You put them in a plastic sleeve, they sit inside what they call a top loader. Protects the card, and it's what people expect when they come to buy them. And yeah, they do look a lot better. And honestly, I have stacks of them. Stacks and stacks and stacks of cards. So I'm going to get all these uploaded onto eBay, and then you're going to see how much money I've made. We'll give the full total, and then we're going to go part shopping. Some of these cards could be worth hundreds of pounds. I'm just going to trust that eBay are going to push it to the right people, and people are just going to bid. I'm going to make the maximum amount of money I can, because I want to get some really good mods for the car.
Over the next few days, I spent my time uploading cards to eBay, packing them up and sending them off, and then coming home to list even more. There were over 200 cards to get through, so it took me a while. Things started off pretty well. Few sales came in and the money was ticking up, and then nothing. Sales completely dried up. No watchers, no bids, just silence. And then I noticed it, the promote button. You pay a bit extra to eBay and they push your listing. So I thought, you know what, let's just give this a go. And in this video I'm testing whether it's actually worth it and if it'll get these cards shifting again.
Right, so we're now a full week on from when I last filmed this video, and I've got the results. And the first thing I want to say is I've still got a ton of cards left. I've literally got hundreds and hundreds of cards still to sell. I uploaded them all to eBay and had mixed results with that. Some of the cards sold really quickly, some of them got bids instantly, and then others, they just stayed there. No watches, no bids, nothing. And as I said in the last video, I tried the promote button, and I have to say I had probably not very good experience with it. They take more money from you in the end, eBay take an extra 4%, and I don't feel that it helped the cards sell any quicker. I think the bids on those cards would have just come anyway, so it's a bit of a shame. But it was worth a try to see if I could get some of the other cards shifted. So my plans with the other cards, of which there are a lot, is I'm going to leave them on eBay. There's a few on there currently, so, you know, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy any. They're all on there. We'll see what happens with those, and if I do sell a load of cards, then I'll buy more bits for the car. So I had the cards on eBay for around a week, and I've sold 21 cards. 5 of them were sold privately through someone I knew, and the rest were on eBay, left at 99p starting bids, and just let them roll to see, well, essentially what I got for them. I was quite surprised. Some of the big heavy hitting cards like the Charizards pulled in the majority of the money, as you'd expect. But the rest of the cards, some got £5, £10 or even £15 a card. So although I've only sold 21 cards, the grand total from selling my Pokemon cards on eBay was £394. And I don't think that's too bad. And I've already been shopping. Straight away I went out and bought the Zunsport Centre grille for the car. I've got the 2 outside ones, I just needed that middle one. This being a Tiptronic means there is an intercooler behind there that needs protecting, so it made sense to quickly order that. That came to around £100 on eBay, leaving me with around 200 to play with. So what I'm going to suggest that if you've got any ideas of things that you think I should buy for this car, then drop it in the comment below. And in the next video, I'll share exactly what I've bought and we'll get it all fitted to the car. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for plenty more videos like this one to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.